Heyo everybody! Welcome back to the Third Age. The last time we beat up a giant warg, found a whole bunch of loot, and also a dead elf. And there wasn't really any talk of burying this poor elf, or of, giving him any other sort of last rites. It was just, oh yeah, he was one of my scouts. Looks like the warg's got him. Piece of the Valar to him. Yeah, you don't have any rights you'd like to give his body. In fact, I'm pretty sure when we finish this fight, I can understand not wanting to halt the game for that, but you'd think the character would at least say, oh, we will bear him back with all due respect. You'd think the characters would at least give lip service to the idea of giving this poor man a decent burial, but no. There his body lies, and there it will apparently continue to lie until the Ents come home, I guess. Man. I know elves can be cold sometimes, but that's really cold. Murder a drop! How do I hate the murder of crows? You'll notice I'm using a lot of my sword and axe crafts. I really want to build those up because I seem to be getting occasional parts of my butt handed to me now that I've crossed over into Rohan, and I'd like to make that stop as soon as possible. But yeah, I was talking last time about Hathod's helmet, and how, the dwarven dragon helm was a thing. The mask helms of the dwarves were a thing. And, And part of the issue... That's okay. Stats? Yeah, that's what it is. We got stats. Part of it is there was also specifically, Hathod's is referred to as a dragon helm. And there was specifically a dragon helm. It was not made for a dwarf, it was made for a lord of men named Hador of Dor Loman. I wonder if they're kind of trying to allude to that with the name? Again, it sounds like there were people on this project that really knew their Tolkien. But whoever was getting the final say must not have, or must have felt that other things were more important. Oh, I thought I was doing that to the orc. That's why I did orc bane. Murder of crows! I need to stop getting upset about the murder of crows. Because if I continue to get upset about it here, I will be nothing but upset all the time. I will live in constant anger. That's not good for my blood pressure. Out there a bit. But yeah, there are both dwarven mask helms and dragon helms. The two did not meet, as far as I know, but there's no reason that the dwarves couldn't have gotten that idea. Restricted myself to a side this time. Also, is it just me, or does Idriel's skirt, her new ball, seem terribly form-fitting as well as stupidly short? In fact, I could swear sometimes when she moves, you actually see it kind of flex with her as if it was some sort of, you know, cloth miniskirt as opposed to metal plates designed to keep her parts inside her. Yeah, that's what you get. Cleaving wound is your just due. Let's see what's out here. Ooh, chests of goodies. Got a new necklace for Idriel. Well, I mean, she's got the helmet, but you're not going to get away from the prettiness. First age Eregion. We've discussed this. Eregion was not populated by elf lords in the first age, but you don't care, game. I know you don't. I spied an elf over in the corner here. This is another one of Aranel's men. Yep. He seems to be in a bad way, but alive. A new scene. Yes, we'll view it now. Wargs raiding Rohan. Yes, that would be a problem.
Saruman raises his own mounted force to hamstring Rohan's power. These huge creatures easily bring down a horse and rider, and once unhorsed, few survive for more than a few final, terrible moments.
Yeah, like that dude.
These servants of the Dark Lord grow large upon the plains. Remember this, Gondorian?
Remember that there are giant wargs? That's not exactly a complex piece of information. And we've established that I've already seen them with my own eyes. So I didn't really need you to tell me that, Gandalf. I've already fought a giant warg that was probably the size of a minibus. Gandalf. In this game, he's always giving you information right after you've already figured it out for yourself. Is this his thing? You know, in a lot of bad fantasy that descends from Tolkien, you'll see heroic mentors who are obviously based on Gandalf, who will refuse to tell the main character very important pieces of information until it's almost too late? Have we gone into some kind of recursive, fantastic universe where now Gandalf is imitating others who have imitated him and beginning to be the bad, heroic mentor that others have become in attempting to be him? What is that? Like, Wizardception? I don't even... Oh man, it's hurting my brain. Trying to make this work. The far more logical, out-of-game explanation is that the person who put together the scene triggers thought that the player was stupid and needed to have this information reinforced. Or another way of thinking that the player was stupid, didn't think that they would understand until they themselves had seen it. As if telling me about wargs, I would be like, no, you're full of it, until I actually saw one for myself. I don't get you, game. I want to understand you, but you have to help me. You can't just leave me here without explanation. You have to help me through this. Okay. Been around this way. I'm gonna head back to the top of the plains here, which is just over here. There it is. Gonna have to get in the fight, though. Yep. The White Hand of Saruman commands that I speak to it. Let's go right on down the line. Oh! Maybe this will work. And maybe kind of, sort of. Thank you. You know what? I just got on perfect mode. You're all gonna die. Bye-bye. Idriel salutes you, bitches. Alright, let's get our stats here. That's right, we have new van braces for Hathod, so let's equip those quickly. They're black iron. Well, obviously those are better than boiled leather. Yeah, those are some nice looking ones. And let's save our game. We want to do that. You heard that was our time there. So we'll get saving. And now that we've cleared out that whole little wargish cave area, when we come back next time, we will explore a slightly different branch of the Maze of Rock, as Aranalt called it. Back next time for more of the Third Age.